Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into 12 stones. Just 12 simple stones, really. We're talking about the ones the Israelites set up at Gilgal right after they crossed the Jordan River. You find it in Joshua chapter 4. And our mission, let's say, is to unpack how this pile of rocks was actually, well, way more than just rocks. It was strategic.
Oh, absolutely. It was a declaration, a teaching tool, even a bridge across time.
Okay, so before we get to Gilgal, let's talk about monuments in general, like a stele, right?
Exactly. A stele, think of it like an official inscription.
Mm.
And the crucial thing, the absolute rule, is that you always set up a monument or a stele on your turf.
On land you control or have just conquered.
Precisely. It's a political act. It declares sovereignty.
Yeah, and that idea is still incredibly powerful today. I mean, you look at something like the Gronggado stele over in China, it remembers an old Korean king.
Right.
And that thing is like encased in glass, under heavy surveillance. It's a real political hotspot because it points to historical territory, national identity.
It signifies legitimacy and all that security around it. It just underlines the core principle. Monuments mark your ground. You're saying, this belongs to us.
Okay, so applying that rule back then, Israel crosses the Jordan, miraculously, on dry ground.
A huge moment.
Right. And the very first thing they do, pretty much on the 10th day of the first month, is gather 12 stones and set them up at Gilgal.
Yes. Immediate action.
So, using that steel rule, these stones weren't just a memorial of the miracle, they were a claim.
They absolutely were. It marked Gilgal as the first official, established piece of territory for Israel in the Promised Land. This is why they built it here.
Ah, okay. That makes sense then why they didn't build one back at the Red Sea crossing years before.
Exactly. The Red Sea wasn't their land. It was, passage.
Yeah.
But the Jordan, crossing it, was entering their inheritance. Gilgal was the beachhead.
The first plot of land they could truly call their own inside Canaan.
And think about Gilgal later on. It becomes this central place, even where Saul is eventually crowned king. Its importance starts right here, with these stones marking it as the first consecrated spot.
So, a powerful political, territorial statement. Got it. But then the text, it sort of pivots, doesn't it? It talks about kids asking questions.
It does, and that's the second layer. The stones are designed as an intergenerational teaching tool. A story bridge, if you will.
A story bridge. How so?
Well, the text says future generations, the children, will see these stones and ask, what do these mean?
Right. Dad, Mom, what's with the rocks?
Yeah, exactly. And the answer isn't just abstract theology, it's history. Israel crossed the Jordan on dry ground right here.
Okay.
And then it connects the dots. Verse 23 explicitly links it back. God dried up the Jordan just like he dried up the Red Sea.
Ah, so it connects their lived experience, seeing the Jordan, seeing the stones, to the foundational story they'd only heard about, the Red Sea.
Precisely. It makes the old miracle tangible, part of their community's verifiable history. The stones make the faith concrete, not just a legend from the past. It keeps the memory alive and real for the new generation.
Okay, so claim territory, teach the kids. Is that it?
There's a final piece laid out in verse 24. A dual purpose, really.
Okay.
It says the reason for all this was twofold. First, an outward-facing purpose.
Towards the other nations.
Yes, so that all the peoples of the earth may know that the hand of the Lord is mighty. It's a proclamation to the Canaanites, to everyone around, a statement of God's power, backing Israel's claim.
A witness to the world. And the second purpose.
That one's internal. It says, so that you may always revere the Lord your God.
Ah, for Israel themselves.
Right. It's meant to anchor their own faith, their reverence, their awe, to ensure that worship doesn't just become, going through the motions. It ties their reverence to this concrete historical act of God's power and faithfulness right there at the start of their new life.
Wow. So much meaning packed into 12 stones from a riverbed. A claim of sovereignty, a history lesson for the future, a bridge connecting miracles across time, a witness to outsiders, and a reminder for internal reverence.
It really is multifaceted. It shows how important it is to consciously mark moments of significance so they aren't lost.
Which kind of brings it back to us, doesn't it?
It does. It raises that question for you listening right now. What are your memory stones? What intentional practices or markers are you setting up in your life?
Like, how are you making sure those moments of grace or guidance or even deliverance in your own story are remembered?
Exactly. Remembered, maybe witnessed by others, and definitely passed on, ensuring they continue to shape the future. What stones are you building?